Welcome to JavaScript. In this lesson, I'm going to show you what JavaScript can do for you. Here is a small example which is used to calculate the total of given two marks. We have created a form with the input text box and required there is a span that's going to display a error message, and we have two inputs for mark 1 and mark 2. Both mark 1 and mark 2 are number type. That means the user should able to give only number, and the range for this mark should be between 0 and 100, and both the fields are required. We have a button. On click of this button, it's going to calculate the total. We have a text box to show the result and made it read only. So user should not be able to type anything in this text box. And we have a reset button. Our form looks like this in the web page. In our browser, we have a name, mark 1, mark 2 and total. When I press total without enter any values, we have this HTML message, please enter the value, and we have a message from JavaScript which validating that username must be at least 5 characters. So HTML, we can validate the type of the input field like number, text, and what is the range. But when the type is text, we could not control what the user will enter. For example, for the name, I could enter any value, even a number. So our text box just checks only it is not empty, but the characters I enter could be any character. So it says please fill out the field. But using the JavaScript, I can control how many characters I should type, minimum characters I should type, and what are the characters are allowed. So in this case, I want the user to type a minimum 5 letters in the name, and the letters should be only A to Z. No other characters are allowed. So let's say I enter a name, and when I enter a number, first number and the second number, and when I press total, it's going to add these two numbers and print the total in my text box. So JavaScript is used to do the calculations, and if you see here, our both marks is more than 60, so the result is pass. So the total gives me in green color. If one of my mark is less than 60, and when I press total, you can see it prints the total, but the color of the text changed to red. This means we can use the JavaScript to change the appearance of the elements on the fly and do the performance, the calculations, and also do the validations.